Well, guys, I want to thank Steve, I guess, for that pre-endorsement for 2028. Kidding. I'm kidding. But guys, I want to thank all of you, most importantly, for all of the incredible work that we did this last election. It's because of you that we are here. Because not only in the last few months did you all become the media, when we got actual free speech back with the help of Elon and X and Truth Social, when we actually had a chance to level the playing field, we took away the advantage that they'd been playing on us for so long. I love watching it right now. You're watching the leftist meltdown because for the first time in arguably generations, they actually have to compete on a level playing field. Their ideas have to actually make sense. And I know that's implausible. I know they're not used to it, but they're actually revolting and quitting the game because it's not just being handed to them anymore. We're actually fighting back, and that's because of you guys. If you watch what's happened in the last few weeks, we've taken that narrative away from the media. You look at what's happening in the confirmation process when you have an awesome, great patriot like Pete Hegseth, and the swamp and the media, they want to take him out. And guess what? They were doing it until we took control of the narrative, until we made the representatives that are there to represent us actually do that. And they were cheering it. They were going to take this guy out with anonymous sources. It didn't matter that the actual people that were in the room that were willing to put their name behind it were saying, this is nonsense. They were going to do it. And then all of you got involved, and you held the swamp accountable. So not only in the last few weeks did you all become the media, but you also became the government because you're able to finally hold your representatives accountable. They can't get away with it anymore, folks. You saw that in the last 48 hours when they tried jamming a 1,500-page CR down your throats with more pork than a pig farm. And in a few minutes, almost everyone knew what was in it. Far more than Congress, you're able to pick out the parts where disastrous. You're able to pick out the fraud, the bribes, the bullshit, and you were able to talk about it. And it died like that. We need to keep that up. For far too long, people have been made to be afraid of their media, of their governments, of their representatives. That time is over. This election was a mandate against that insanity. We won resoundingly because Americans want common sense back. And it has not been common at all for far too long.